Let's look around the Botero Museum, Bogota, Colombia. As you enter the foyer, there is a big fat hand. The first room are not Boteros. For example, this is Eugenie Boudin. This is one by Toulouse-Lautrec. Another one by Renoir. A painting of Amsterdam by Monet. This is a Salvador Dali piece. The second room's got some more famous paintings. I'm going to show you a couple of Picassos, a Miro and a Chagall. For example, this is a Picasso. This is by Marc Chagall. I've never heard of this guy, but I like it. It's Paul Delval. This one's by Pablo Picasso. And the one standing next to it is by Miro. The third room we've entered seems to have more drawings than paintings. But there's some famous artists in here. I'm going to pick out a couple of them that I've heard of. Lucien Freud seems to like drawing naked ladies reclining. There's two Lucien Freuds. Oskar Kokoschka. What a fantastic name. Standing next to that one is another one by Pablo Picasso. Edgar Degas. Now we get to our first Botero. A fat lady with some fruit. Adam and Eve by Botero. The fourth room we enter is solely dedicated to Boteros. So I'll walk around and film all of these, since as though we're in the Botero Museum. So expect fat people, even fat fruit. There's even a fat guitar in that one. And the last one, Interior by Botero. I don't know much about art, and I hadn't heard of Botero before I came to Colombia, but I like them. The fifth room is another room dedicated to Boteros. These ones are massive. bit like Laurel and Hardy, that one. She does not look happy. Dancing the tango, I would say. This is by Botero, and it's made in bronze. Let's make our way around this room, and we're going to end up with the Mona Lisa. This family clearly needs to diet. Yep, they need more fruit. The Mona Lisa. There's this gorgeous little courtyard, and it looks like there's more exhibitions upstairs on the balcony. We pass round the back of the hand where we came in, and time to go up the stairs to the next floor. Look at this explosion of yellow by Barcelo. I like this one by Valdez. Seems to be a mixture of materials and really thick oil paintings. This one is bigger than any wall in my house. I couldn't get this one in my house. There are some places in Colombia, like the Centro Histórico in Medellin, where there are massive Botero sculptures. Bigger than a human, like massive, meters high. And this room has got lots of little Botero sculptures. So what have I learnt about Botero? Well, he liked sculpting and painting, and they all seem to be exaggerated. Fat horses, fat people, and I think he had a sense of humour. Can't see that one very well in the camera. In this room there's still some big fat people, but there's some buildings as well. He's painted, and some fruit. Look at this guy struggling to get on top of the roof. A huge pear. This one's just called Un Pueblo, a town. It's amazing this is free. Free museum, it's wonderful. There's another couple of rooms dedicated to Boteros. This one's long. A little fat blue bird. It's called Pájaro Pequeño, small bird. Well, this next one's a bit different. Slightly scary skeleton. And in the centre of this room is a sculpture. Mujer con fruta, a woman with fruit. Capitan. Mujer pequeña, little lady. Mujer con pájaro, the lady with a bird sitting on her shoulder. This one's simply called hombre. This room's quite dark, dimly lit. There's a carabomba, an exploded car. This one's a massacre. These two guys have come in and shot everybody. They're a bit smaller, these paintings. Probably about 1.5 feet big. A little bit saucy, that one. Celestina. Well, that one, she just got all her clothes off. She's not messing about. You see that a lot in Colombia. A bird with big palm trees in a courtyard. It's quite a big sculpture, it's probably about 4 feet long. Venus dormida. Venus sleeping. These are all Boteros. They look more drawn rather than painted. A little bit fainter. I want to get closer to see them, but you're not supposed to get within a metre of them. Ballerina. They've got these little sensors on the wall. Alarm goes off if you try and touch them or get too close. That's called crucifixion. Another one that looks like Oliver Hardy, just called Ombre. This could be the last room on the upper floor on the balcony. It's a load of sculptures by artists I've not heard of, but this one is by Max Ernst. It's probably about 5 foot tall, maybe a bit bigger. Well, I haven't heard of Max Ernst, but these sculptures, these sculptings, I've not heard of the artists. This one's by a bloke called, because I don't know much about art, Alexander Calder. If I had this one in my house, for sure I'd fall into it and break it or something. And that's it, I think we've been around all the rooms. We'll see if there's another one. Even though Botero's famous for painting fat people and fat objects, I've come back to this one, which I'm going to say is my favourite one. Pájaro pequeño, small bird, and I'm going to get a selfie in front of it. Time to go to the shop? Souvenir shop, on the way out. The obligatory museum shop.
Yes.
It's small. Buenas tardes. Got some books, weirdly some ties. Some mugs, plates. Some postcards. And some fridge magnets. I think I'll get a fridge magnet.